Hey everyone, thanks for checking out another episode of Wonderful Garbage. I'm Angela, and today I have the CEO and founder of AnthroPOPlogy,
Yes.
Maddie. Hey
Hi.
Maddie.
Hello. Thanks for having me on today.
Welcome to Wonderful
Thank
Garbage. How are you?
you. I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. I was just
Good.
telling you right before this. So Maddie and I are recording on Sunday. This will probably
Yes.
come out on Tuesday. So anything Love Island we talk about, we're going to be a couple days
Yes.
behind.
Yes.
But I'm going to see Hillary Duff tonight. I was
So
just telling Maddie,
fun.
I was like, our group chat's
Literally.
been popping off all day. Like, I'm so excited. So, this is just a great day to be able to talk pop culture with
Yeah.
you, absolutely get into Love Island.
Yes.
And then I'm going to go rage with like all the other
So
millennials as
fun.
we look at like a true millennial queen.
I like love her comeback. Like she looks amazing and also just it just like makes me so happy. Like I love her so much.
Right? I feel like we grew up in a time where we had all these young pop stars and child actors, and they went through so much
Yeah.
and, have dealt with things differently. But like, she has always stayed.
Agreed. Like level-headed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, I can't imagine how hard that is with everything and like how long
Totally.
she's been in the industry. So
I know.
it's just so cool to,
I
like you
know.
said, see her come back, her resurgence. And
Yes.
I don't know. I'm so
So good, and I'm so happy it sounds her, like, tour is going really well, and, like, everyone's, like, happy to go, like, you, and it's just great.
I'm loving the outfits, the
Yes,
fashion, like, it's just there's something the nostalgia of it, right?
agreed, yeah,
And I think that's why we both like pop culture and we both like this whole world because there is
totally.
nostalgia and things sometimes, and, like,
Yeah,
we can go back to shows that brought us into pop culture,
totally.
reality TV, because
Yeah,
we grew up in a time where reality shows back in, like, the early 2000s, late '90s,
yeah,
like, those were,
it's
like,
like
the blueprint of
yeah, like,
what we see now.
I loved, like, MTV reality shows also. I used to, like, watch Next probably way too early, like, I shouldn't have been, but that's, like, a very early reality show that I used to watch also, so
No, I love so I didn't have cable growing up. My parents
okay.
said when they found out my mom was pregnant, it was like cable or a
Or a
child,
child.
and they kept me, so
That's nice.
thanks.
That's good.
So, like, my version of, like, reality TV
Mhm.
things were like, yeah, we got Next, but, like, super late and, like, at midnight if I wanted
Yeah.
to watch it on, like,
Yes.
my little channels, but just,
Yeah.
like, talk shows, the Jerry
Yeah.
Springer,
Oh,
the
yeah.
Maury of
Oh
it
my god.
all.
Yes. I
So
forgot about,
good.
like, the Maury show. Me and one of my best friends growing up, who I'm still friends with, but we used to, like, watch Maury in her basement after school. Like, I don't know why, but I have a memory of sitting in her basement watching it.
Okay, Maddie, you had a big announcement this past week.
Yes, I
Maddie is
did.
writing a book, y'all. Okay, congratulations first off. That's
Thank you.
amazing
Yeah, it's
because you have
crazy.
like a full-time job and you're
Yes, I
doing this
do.
book for your
Yes.
passion.
Yes, I have a full-time job and I run a Substack, which takes up a lot of time. And then I said, I'm not busy enough. Let me write a book.
So tell us about it. Title, when you think it's coming out, what's it
Yeah.
about? Give us all the deets.
Perfect. Yeah. So it is called Caught on Camera Bravo Scandals and the Culture We Built Around Both. It's basically what the title sounds like. It's about the scandals that happen on Bravo. It's kind of like part personal essay, part like deep dive analysis, and different chapters will kind of go over not only like my story of like reality TV and Bravo and all that stuff, but like different scandals. Like we'll obviously talk about like Scandival and the Summer House drama and Jen Shaw and like when you really dive in, there's a lot of scandals on Bravo. So it's been really fun. And I like to complain. I'm like, oh, I have to rewatch Bravo for research for my book. Life is so hard. But it's been really fun. It should hopefully be out like end of October, early November, just in time for holiday gifting.
Yay! Okay, yeah, we will definitely keep up with what is going on with the book. I
Yes.
will definitely let listeners know when they can
Perfect.
order it, where they can
Yeah.
get it, because that's like right up our alley.
Yeah. I'm
It's
really
amazing.
excited. I believe people like it.
They absolutely will. It sounds amazing already. Speaking of Sandoval,
Yes.
have you seen
Yeah.
I know.
I like already forgot all that happened
I
a
know,
couple
like,
days
Love
ago.
Island's completely taken over my brain, and then
Yeah.
when you said Sandoval, I was like, "Ooh."
So that was crazy. I saw like the headline that Tom had like also that's funny. I just looked up at my computer in front of me, my desktop, and the last thing I Googled was Tom Sandoval restraining order. I didn't realize, but the last thing I saw was like restraining order. And then did you see the video that came
Yeah,
out?
that was
Yikes.
bad.
Yeah. Like I was like, honestly, like the whole thing I saw first was the dad had like punched a hole in the wall of Tom Sandoval's apartment. This was before I saw the video. And then
Mhm.
after I saw the video of Tom pushing the dad into the fire pit, I was like, if that was my dad, I'd want him to punch a hole in the wall also. Like, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
I would be raging as well.
Yeah.
Like, that is
Yeah.
self-defense. Like, you're coming, you're provoking this man. Obviously, like, it's a whole toxic bubble that's
Yeah.
happening over there. Like, it's not just a one-sided thing for what
Totally.
it seems like. And there was a video that resurfaced. I don't know if you remember
From
BravoCon
BravoCon.
last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that with Lindsay like covered in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mother Hubbard,
It's,
she's like,
yes.
"You 2 are fighting. This is not going good. Y'all need to separate. Like, this is not okay."
Yeah.
So he just
Yikes.
continues to remind us that, like, he's a toxic man
I
and
know.
his ex-girlfriend, ex-partner is living in Fiji
Thriving.
for the summer,
Yeah, she's crushing it. It
living
is
her
really
life.
crazy though, because I almost feel like people had started to forget about not forget, but forgive him for everything with Ariana, with like he's been on all the shows like Special Forces, he was on America's Got Talent, House of Villains, Traitors, and now it's circling back and be like, oh yeah, he actually is like a piece of shit.
Yeah, it's like some of those shows kind of, I think, rehab,
Yeah,
quote,
totally.
unquote, right?
Right.
Reality stars in a certain way. Same kinda thing with Phaedra when she came on Traitors.
Yeah.
I watched Real Housewives of Atlanta. I've
Mhm.
even rewatched it a couple times, but
Yeah.
my memory is shit, so
Same.
I forgot, like, what she had accused Candy of with
Yeah.
Portia, and so when she came out on Traitors and she was giving great reads and had the great one-liners, I was like, "Man, I did miss
She's great.
Phaedra."
Yeah, you like remember all the it's like graduation goggles. You remember all the good stuff.
Literally, and then all the old stuff kept coming back, and I was like, "Ooh,
Well,
that's
yeah.
right." Like,
Yeah,
that's why you weren't on
totally.
the show anymore, and so same thing with Sandoval, right? He was, like, so goofy on Traitors that
Oh my god, yeah,
people who weren't in the Bravo world just thought, like, "This guy's goofy and silly, like, cool, let's keep him on our TVs," and it's like,
right,
"No, he's like a manipulative liar,
yeah.
narcissist."
Which, like, makes me nervous. Is Jax gonna come back around at some point? Like,
I was just talking to a friend yesterday, I was like, "I haven't." Well, I also, like, don't follow Jack, so he's, like, not in my
yes,
bubble,
same.
but I was like, "I haven't, like, seen anything about him, I haven't seen any
Yeah,
articles recently, like, it's been great, but, like,
yeah, but
I'm
scary.
literally gonna say I'm scared for when he pops back up, and I
I
hope
know.
this is not like a manifestation talk
Yeah,
of, like,
knock
us
on
bringing
wood.
sex. We're not trying to.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we need to just get into Love Island.
Alright, let's do it.
So, we're recording this on Sunday, so after Sun was last night, the
Yes.
night before was the Casa recoupling or Stay Loyal. Girl,
So good. I
one thing I
like
love about reality TV is that, like, you cannot write this
oh my
shit.
god, it
You
was just
can't, like, as much and as creative as, like, writers can be, like, this is I mean, reality TV, right? It's still produced and
yeah, but
whatever, and they're drawing storylines, but, like, you can't control what comes out of people's mouth.
exactly, yeah, totally. It was, like, the best the last, like, 20 minutes or whatever, it was, like, the best 20 minutes of my life. My husband is out of town right now. I was, like, sitting I had sushi for dinner, I had a glass of wine, I had Love Island up. I was like, "This is the best."
You're like, "This is so true." No, literally, I had to go back and rewatch the end because so much happened. I was like,
Yeah.
"Hold on, like, I need to make sure, like, I'm getting these reactions, like, what are they saying exactly?" Like,
Oh my god. What were your, like, initial what are your top thoughts? I know there's a lot about everything.
okay, honestly,
I
I
know,
had
it's like,
no
"What?"
idea. I mean, I was like, "Hold on." Honestly, I had no idea who Caleb's partner's name was
Same. We're
until Jaden
Jalen?
Lynn?
I don't know.
Is that her name?
I'm gonna look it up right
The
now.
one who looks like Alex Cooper?
I was gonna say, were you the one who said she looked like Alex
I
Cooper?
literally did not know her name until Ariana was like, "Welcome to the villa," and I was like, "That's her name."
I
Same
literally
thing with
can't even
that Gall guy. I'm like,
oh, I
"Who?"
knew him because he's been, like, all over my TikTok.
Fun.
Like, he runs I guess a pretty big also, I couldn't find anything on Google, so I don't even know.
That's amazing.
He runs, I guess, a pretty big, like, surf shop, coffee shop that he's talked about, and, like,
Yeah.
all his employees are having watch parties of Love Island.
Fun.
the place and watching it, and then his siblings also created an account to troll him while he's on Love Island, so he's been all over my internet side,
Yeah.
so, yeah, but Jaden,
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
Okay, and then I really hope someone tells Kata that Zach was only single because he
Agreed.
was paired with the racist.
Yeah, although
I mean,
I think he would've I don't know if this is what you were just gonna say, I think he still would've come home or come back single though, so, like, I don't think that changed, but I do agree that, like, his situation overall changed and she should know.
yeah, like, it was kind of by default in a sense
Yeah,
because, like,
yeah,
he didn't really talk to, like, Amora or
right,
Sydney too much
right,
either. I
yeah,
feel like Zach and Sincere have this competitiveness in them, and when they saw, like, all the guys going to the villa to meet the girls, I
mhm,
think they couldn't focus on anything else. They were like,
yeah,
"Oh, my girls over there doing stuff," like, I feel like they're coming from more of a competitive side than,
totally,
like, actually wanna be with this person type
mhm,
thing, which is why I was kind of, like, unsure what Zach was going to do, like,
yeah,
would he have brought her back if,
she was there.
Exactly,
Yeah,
yeah, so I hope Kata knows that. Kenzie, I don't know what Kenzie's doing. I think Kenzie's just having fun at this point. I don't think she has
yeah,
any real connections. She is just going from guy to guy, which is, like, the experience, but
right, that's, like I
I don't.
feel I feel very, like, torn on Kenzie. On one side, she's, like, makes great TV.
Oh,
And it's
100%.
like, yes, she's exploring a lot of people, which is literally the point of Love Island. So, like, I can't fault her, but something about the way I don't know, like, something about and obviously we don't see it all, but something about the way she's, like, connecting with the I think is Dylan his name?
Yeah.
Wow, we're really good at these Casa names.
Literally.
Dylan, and then, like, kinda wants to explore Gaul, like, I don't know, but, like, I get it, so, like, I can't even be mad about it, so I don't know.
It's like Kenzie's just, like, there.
Yeah,
Like, you're there. I don't think you might make it to the finals on, like, a
like,
default.
default,
Yeah, like, you're, like, the
yeah,
4th couple in
totally,
place,
like,
but,
Iris,
like,
yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Corbin and Parmita, I don't.
I was laughing so hard though when they came back and they were like, "Boo, tomato, tomato." That was like the best TV. And like he didn't know why. He was like, all I did was walk in. It's like he didn't know yet that they saw him. That was so funny. But I kind of feel like unfortunately they're good together because they're both like, I don't know. But Corbin's like, we get along. Like we're both hot. That's why we get along. I'm like, okay,
Exactly. We're both hot, we like to work out, like, let's just be
great.
together. Same kind
Yeah.
of thing, like, they probably are a good match for now
Yeah.
until they leave the villa and get distracted by, like, other
Right.
people or
Totally.
who knows. Okay, I loved. I guess we only really saw, like, Caleb and Corbin's faces when they learned that the girls saw the
Yeah.
live stream of their first night.
Caleb's was so funny.
He's like,
And, like, it didn't even really matter for him because he's single, but, yeah, I wish we would've seen, like, Casey's reaction and, like, because I think kind of he was the worst and Sincere's, honestly, because he was kind of being creepy during it, I feel like.
yeah, I was wondering, like, did they tell them and then just not include it in the final show
Yeah,
part? Or,
they
like,
must have.
did they
I don't
really
know.
not tell them? Because I would love that's, like, the 2 people's reactions that,
I
like,
know.
needed to know that
Same.
they saw what they did.
I feel like they had to have told them, like, and they just cut it out because there was so much.
Yeah, okay, should we get into, like, the Casey, TT,
Let's do
Anaya?
it. That was, like, the craziest part.
I will say, right, these, like, Casa experiences and I'm not, like, an OG Love Island watcher,
Mhm.
I just bandwagon fan
Yeah,
now.
but
Um,
more than bandwagon, you're in it now.
okay, thank you. But though, like, these recouplings, this Casa experience, it's always supposed to be extreme. Feelings are going to get
Yeah.
hurt. It's inevitable, but there's, like, a respectful way that, like, the
Yes.
guys and the girls should talk about each other.
I
And I think
agree.
that's the main issue.
That's how I feel also, and, like, I have seen some controversy about this on Threads because, like, I agree, like, it doesn't make me mad necessarily that he recoupled with her because,
Yeah.
like, it happens. It's the how he brought her in, how she came in, and then also, like, all the stuff Anaya hasn't seen that he was, like, saying that we saw while he was in Casa, like, all
Mhm.
of that stuff. It's like, I do not like how he was moving with it all, but I totally agree.
Yeah, and I think Sierra and Teffy are getting
Yes.
so much hate on
That's
Threads, which is like, okay, y'all aren't OG reality TV watchers then if,
yeah.
like, you're getting just worked up about like two people who were hired to give their opinions and like,
Yeah. I that's like what I was talking about. Everyone's like, "I want my hosts to be unbiased." And I'm
yeah,
like, "I don't. I'm having a great time. They're so funny. Like, I
yeah.
love it. Let
And they
them
kind
let them
of are.
cook."
Like they're saying
Yeah.
that Casey is doing what they're supposed to be doing. They are
Yes.
supposed to be exploring. And if they do find another connection, yes, it's only 3 days. If they do find another connection and they want to
Mhm.
explore it, that is their right. Like that's what
Yeah.
they are supposed to be
It's the
doing,
show. Yeah.
but it's the respect
Totally.
factor.
I think the thing with a lot of reality TV that's, like, coming out with this is there's not really any nuance on the internet or when people look at it, it's like, well, he's either wrong or he's right. But you can be wrong you can support your rights and wrongs, and I think Teffy and Sierra kind of said that, but people don't really they're like, "Well, then you like KC," and it's like, "No, no, no, we can still not like him, but,
Exactly.
like, understand where he's coming from."
Yeah, like exactly. There needs to be a little gray. People have
Yes.
to understand, like, just because you said you say one thing doesn't mean you're 100% on
Right.
that person to the end, like you're gonna
Yeah.
ride for them. No,
And
it's not like that.
let me put it straight, I do not like Casey, so we'll just
No,
put that out
I
there.
haven't liked him from the beginning. I've always been like, I don't know about this
Yeah.
guy. He seems obviously he's still butthurt from not being
I
chosen night
know.
one. Like
I
he
know.
is continuing to bring it up. Like
Yeah,
he's so focused on that that it's interfering,
totally.
I think, with him having like an actual
Yes.
like deep connection.
He's like West Wilson. He's like too concerned about what the public is going to think about him almost or about
Mm.
not getting picked and stuff. Maybe not now because he was like, I don't care what people think of me, but whatever. It's getting in the way of him actually like, I don't know. The more I say that out loud, actually, maybe not, but something's messing with his head.
Think sincere is like that.
Oh, that's true too. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think people pleasing, he's telling every girl what she wants to
Yes.
hear.
That is true.
Doesn't I like I don't think he's really had a lot of honest moments in the
No, no,
villa.
not a lot of sincere moments in the
Not a
villa.
lot of sincere moments. That's, like, been one of my favorite things that's come out of this season is just, like, everyone either calling him everything but
But
sincere,
sincere.
that's been amazing, and then just being like, "Oh my goodness, like, do not name your child this.
Yeah, I know.
They are not that."
Did you watch the After Sun part where they, like, showed the men recoupling on the
Girl.
Casa? Yeah,
Yeah.
his like, exactly what you said. He was, like, saying all these nice things where it sounded like he was gonna pick her, and then it was like, "But I'm going back to Melanie," and I was like, "What?"
Melanie dogging on him as soon as he gets
Yeah,
back into the villa, standing her ground, saying all these things, going after him. I don't know who he is, blah, 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 blah.
yeah,
To then just stay.
yeah, I was very confused about that. I like Melanie a lot now, and, like, good for her for putting it down to him. Why'd
Yeah,
you stay with him then?
exactly. Everyone in the villa is telling you you deserve better. Same thing with Anaya.
Mhm.
These guys have been watching the show and they're coming in and they're telling you, hey, maybe you deserve a little better.
Yeah,
They're like, "No." I
yeah,
feel almost like Anaya saw that, like, Bryce stayed open for Trinity or stayed
mhm,
loyal to Trinity, Zach stayed loyal to Kata, Sincere stayed loyal to Melanie. So I
yeah,
feel like Anaya was like, "Oh, they must have all, like, made a pact or something that
yeah.
they're all gonna come back loyal to us, so, like, I should just choose KC," and
I
it
think
blew
I
up in a
think
race.
I think they have to tell producers before though, like what their decision is.
Well, that
Because
makes
I
sense.
remember thinking this last year for something, and someone said that. I don't know if that's true, but that's what I've heard. So like,
Probably.
because otherwise, I would have thought the same thing about like any of them. But I don't. I just like don't know. I think like the next couple episodes with them back will be really interesting to see, especially Melanie, like how she moves with Sincere.
Did you catch the shade from Ian? By the way, Ian has the best job in
Oh
the
my god, he's the
world.
best. I'm obsessed with him.
He
He's so
is
funny.
just so witty, so funny, just like everything. But did you he said like Melanie chose to remain single, will Sincere return from Casa and break her heart tonight, or
Or
will he return single and then break it later?
yeah, it was so funny. He cracks me up. Yeah, he really he just, like, roasts everyone. I said I want Ian to go on Cameo so that I can buy a Cameo to have him roast me. Like, that's my dream. I don't know if that'll happen.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, one thing when you brought up the Sincere talking about, like, recoupling in
Mhm.
the Casa more, something that I had flagged when he was talking with Soul is he'd said, like, he wanted to experience Soul. He saw her and was like, what is she? Who
Mhm.
is that? Like, I want to experience. He said the same thing to Amora
Yes. Yeah.
that night. I wanted to experience you. Thank you for letting me experience you.
Yeah.
He had also said if we had more time, he would have been the one, and that needs to be in movie night. But the whole experiencing thing brought me back to Sierra on Summer House, talking
Yeah.
about how, as women of color, especially Black women, a lot of the times you're seen as an experience,
Yes.
something that no one really sees long term with,
Mhm.
but wants to just see what it's like and then toss you to the side when it's done.
Totally. Yeah.
And I thought that was really interesting that Sincere has said it once, or not once, but twice.
Yeah, I agree, and it's kind of like, something Casey said too, where when they were in the in Casa and they were like, "We're getting or the girls are giving the Casa boys what we should have gotten," or something. It's like the same thing, like, looking at the women as, like, objects that, that they're experiencing or that they're, like, in charge of versus, like, actual, like, human beings with autonomy and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I don't like but that's a really good comparison to, yeah, what Sierra went through
Right?
in
And
Summer
like,
House. Yeah.
and I know Sincere is a man of color,
Right.
but he also mentioned that he went to a private school for a while.
Interesting,
And
yeah.
historically, those
Yeah.
are upper class who
White.
historically
Yeah.
are white, right?
Yeah.
And so, like, I wonder if that experience, like, I don't know how long he was in
Yeah.
private school, but I wonder if that experience kind of shaped how he sees women of
Totally.
color.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it just rubbed me the wrong way. And I
Yeah.
really hope it's brought up at the reunion because I want him to explain what he means by,
Totally. And Sierra has kinda talked about that too, where it's like colorism, like, obviously, I'm white, I can't speak for that, but she's
hmm
kind of talked about, like, the colorism of it all. So, like, even though he is a person of color, like, he can still, like,
hmm
say things like that,
yeah,
but that's a really good call. I don't like how they're moving, like, from, like, the racial aspect like that and just, like, a sexism aspect, honestly, a lot of the time. A lot of them. Not all the boys, not all men, but most men.
men. Not all men, but like
But
always a
man,
man.
yeah, exactly. I have 2 actually, I have a couple things about
Ooh,
Love
let us
Island.
know. Let us
Okay,
know.
I did not notice this, but I've seen on the internet since that during when, TT and Casey came out and Trinity was yelling at them, as she should, I love her, that Melanie and Kenzie were no longer at the fire pit and that perhaps they were removed because it got too heated. So I am so curious. Did you notice that while you were watching?
I did not,
Okay,
and I'm
me
so
neither.
happy that people are like detectives, right? Like
Yeah,
FBI, hire reality TV
literally.
lovers,
Yeah.
they get the job done.
Yeah, for real. I just, like, thought that was really interesting because where'd they go? Were they getting too heated and angry? Thought that was really interesting. And
Yes.
then Bryce and Trinity, like, I'm, like, embarrassed to admit that I had tears in my eyes when Bryce came out, like, how embarrassing, but I was just like, this is my love story." Like, I love them. I know you were kinda iffy about them, but I just, like, love them so much and seeing them come back together. I was, like, cheesing so hard.
I am leaning now more
Okay.
towards the Britney
Yeah, good.
movement. I need to know if producers told them to each wear yellow
Oh
or if
my
that was their
god.
own choice.
I hope their own choice, cause how cute.
Him running and just like, "I need to get to the fire pit as soon as I can," and just her, I mean, all of it, like,
I
I really
can't.
think they built a good friendship in the
Yeah,
beginning, and you do have to kind of have that comfortability with your person first
agreed.
before jumping right into everything else everyone else has been
Yeah,
doing in
like,
there.
I think that's why I like them so much because it really was a slow burn. Like,
Mhm.
I did not really like I mean, they were fine, but, like, at the beginning, I was just like, "Okay, they're there, they're coupled, whatever." But now I'm like, "Oh my god, they're perfect. I need them to fall in love."
Yeah, it was kind of like, are they playing it safe just to,
But
like, see what's gonna
yeah,
happen? Or, like, but yeah, it was really sweet to see them together. I hope they get a date. I hope they get
same.
something. They haven't done any dates,
Yeah,
so
I agree. They gotta do more stuff. Maybe now that Costa's over, I don't know. I agree. They need a date or something. Like,
they need
I
something.
love
Okay,
them.
also, Ariana's face when all the back and forth was going between TT and Trinity, like,
Yeah.
someone got a screen grab and was like, "This is taking her back to her Vanderpump
Yes.
Rules days."
They're like, "She was fine. She's, like, seen people slap people. She's all good."
I have seen people being like, "Okay, I haven't seen Vanderpump Rules, like, should I get into it?" And half the comments were like, absolutely yes, and the other
Yeah.
half were like, I would give anything to rewatch it for the first
Ugh,
time.
same. When the Scandal stuff happened, my brother and sister-in-law, like, started watching some of the Vanderpump Rules, like, stuff, and, like, it was so fun watching it from their eye. They were like, "We just got to Miami, girl." I was like, "Oh my god, like, this is the best." It was very fun, but, like, yeah,
It's so good.
people are in for a treat if they're watching it for the first time.
Absolutely. Okay, you don't have to share if you don't want to, but who did you vote for? So they're bringing back one guy, one girl that got
Yes.
voted off. So the girls either are more Sydney, and then out of the guys, Carl, Che, Corey, and
Who's the other one? Ronnie.
Ronnie. He seems like a very nice guy, and so
Yeah,
does
he seems
Che.
sweet.
Like just
Yeah, they
nice,
all seem
normal
sweet.
dudes. So,
Agreed. Do you wanna share first or do you want me to share first?
ooh, I'll go first since
Okay, okay,
I'll put mine out there.
okay, it's probably the same as mine.
Girls, I voted for Amora
Me too.
because I want her to tell Melanie how
Same.
Sincere was moving with her in the villa.
Yep. Sorry, I love mess. I love drama. Bring her back.
Exactly, right? We still need to test this connection with Sincere and Melanie to
Yes.
make sure it's, like, real, so
Es
bring her in.
especially if he was like, "We just need more time." Okay, test that then. Give her more time. And she seemed really fun on After Sun, honestly, and she's gorgeous, so I'm into it. Yeah. I know, they're like okay, Corey. Okay,
The one with Carl, I
okay.
couldn't. I was like, I just want him back in the villa, basically.
Also did Carl because he's a perfect cutie patootie and I love him. But I also saw people saying Corey, which I get. And I think I will be happy either way because on one hand, like, does Carl even like would you even go back to Anaya after that? I'm sure he would because like I said, he's a cutie patootie.
Yeah.
But like I think Corey would be good too because Melanie deserves that. But then
Yeah.
was Corey the one on After Sun who said that he like wanted to give Casey his flowers for how he handled it? Didn't love that.
I literally thought the same thing. I was like, okay, noted." Because
Yeah.
even in After Sun, Carl was defending Trinity, right? Because the guys were talking
Yeah,
about, like, Trinity was popping off, like, she was acting crazy, and Carl was like, "Hold
that's a
on."
friend. Yeah.
Like, she was defending her girls. Yes,
Mhm.
maybe she went a little too far, but she had every right to because of the situation, and I was like,
Agreed.
"We do need, like, a level-headed man
I
in there."
know. And I saw someone say that he's the only Casa boy whose frontal lobe is fully developed. So I think that's important to have. And like I know Bryce is older, but he's not a Casa boy. Like it'd be nice to have another level-headed man.
Exactly. They need to, like, bounce, like, ideas
Yeah.
off each other and stuff.
Exactly. Totally.
Okay, so Love Island put out or Sierra mentioned it, I think, on After Sun, movie night's coming back.
Yes, thank God.
They said, "Go to our Instagram stories and, like, submit what you want to
Yes.
see." Have you
Yeah.
done that?
I have not
Okay.
because I just have a hard time remembering everything. But have you done that at all?
Yes, because I
Okay.
have been trying to make a list of things as I go. I've
Amazing.
been trying,
I love it.
and then I'll go back in my notes and I'm like, "Oh, shoot, like, that should be in it too." So I said I want Sincere and Soul's conversations from, like,
Yes.
episode 7 and 8, like, once they
Mhm.
came in and had more time to talk and, like, them sitting in Soul Tides, like,
Yeah.
on each other, like, I want all of that to be shown.
Agreed.
I want it to be shown when they were making out in that speakeasy and Melanie, like, walked in right
Yeah.
after.
Oh my god, yeah.
I want that. So I basically just want, like,
Amazing.
anytime Sincere was on some bullshit.
Perfect, love it.
We should
So the whole
probably
time.
yeah, I was gonna say, like, he could have his own movie night. So
That's a good
I'm
one.
really excited to see.
Yeah, me too. I also think, now that I'm thinking about it, any of the stuff Casey said,
Mhm.
and which I don't even know if they'll show that now because they're not coupled up, but maybe. And then also, if I don't know if they ever do this, but when Jen, this is messy, when Jen was saying, like, I think Kenzie just likes to have like two people, like, I kind of want them to play that. That sounds so mean. Like, I don't want them to like break up a friendship, but I thought that was kind of like not very nice of Jen. And like, yeah, it's her
I didn't
friend.
mind it, and I
Okay.
agree. I think
Yeah.
okay, so, like, in the beginning of the season, Kenzie was like, "I don't know how to juggle 2 men, like, this is so uncomfortable, I don't know what to
And now
do."
she is.
And now she's, like, fully in it. I
Yeah.
think she needs to be reminded that, like, this isn't a
Okay.
vacation.
Yeah, that's a good point too.
She like, if she wants to go far and, like, make it to the final, she needs to, like, show that she's building a connection with
Yeah.
one person.
Okay, I like where your head's at with
You
that.
know? Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I
that's
feel
good.
you, I feel
Yeah.
that.
She's so young though, like, I always, like, am so judgy of the people on the show, but then I'm like, if it was 21 or 22 or 23, like, I would be like, everyone would probably be like, "I hate this girl on my TV."
Oh, 100%. I would be crying, like, on the hour, every hour. I would be a
Same,
mess on that show if I was
same.
in my early 20s. So, I applaud them just for doing it. I
Yeah.
think they're so young and you're, like, haven't lived a life to,
Right,
like,
yeah,
find
totally.
love at this stage, I feel, but,
Yeah.
like, to each their own.
Yes.
That's why also when we watch these shows with such young cast, it's like, we can't take most of this seriously.
I know, and that's why it's kinda fun, but, yeah, people take it a little too much too
Yes,
serious.
just
I'm
like,
like, they
everyone
like,
remember this is just a
they're
reality TV show for our
yeah.
entertainment, and
Yes.
maybe they find love.
And yeah, and get money, and that would be great, like but yeah, I agree, we gotta keep that in mind because I would not want a camera around me, like, when I
No.
was that age.
Okay, one more thing, and then I promise we will stop Love Island talk,
I love
but
talking about it.
someone was like, "We need Anaya." Like, they need to do the same thing that they did with Olandria and Nick of, like they both got voted off, right? They went and left with each other, and then they had a date.
Mhm.
I want Anaya to be sent out on a date, and then Carl appears.
That'd be fun, I would like that. That'd
Right?
be really sweet. And because she was like, "I wish I picked Carl," like, I feel like she'd be so happy
And
to see
his
him.
face, and he was like, "It's okay, Anaya.
He was,
It's
like,
okay."
crying. He's so cute.
He's so cute. And then when they were, like, playing volleyball on the grass and, like, just I mean, just
I'm like,
I need her to appreciate
I
him.
know. He's just, like, so nice, like, he's so cute, I can't get over it.
Oh, I know. I'm like, I'm so mad that I have plans tonight and cannot
No, oh my
watch, but
god. I
I took
forgot.
I know, I took tomorrow off work, and I'm
Love that.
watching it immediately when I wake up.
Wait, that's so smart also after a concert to take time off.
Cannot work the next day, even if, like, I'm not drinking. I don't plan on really
Just
drinking tonight, like,
staying up late.
just staying up late and, like,
Same.
walking far.
Yeah, I was like, I, like, literally work from home, and if I stay up late, I'm like to my boss, I'm like, "I'm really tired, I'm not functioning well." She's like, "What'd you do?" I'm like, "Stayed up till 10:30." Like,
Yeah,
too late.
literally. So I was like, "I have to take the night off," and then it's
Perfect.
gonna work out. Yeah, I'm gonna watch Love Island, and I think we're almost done. There's, like, 2 weeks left,
That's so
and
sad.
it's pretty so, like, this is, like, the time crunch. Like, this is the time of, like, building those relationships,
Yes.
seeing who's really connected, like, I don't know. It'll be fun.
I'm gonna be so sad when it's over.
I know, I know. But did you hear that we might get Taylor Frankie Paul's Bachelorette season?
Which is just the biggest moral conundrum in the whole world because I just like I have a hard time platforming her with everything, but then like I love reality TV and like I probably will watch it. But it's like that's her white privilege showing, unfortunately, because they wouldn't platform anyone else with that. But I know it will be crazy if they regardless of how people feel about it, it'll probably be one of the most watched seasons.
And that's, like, the catch-22 about this stuff.
Yes.
It's like, we watch it for the entertainment, but, like, we also, like, should have some sort of morals
I
around,
know.
like, who we are platforming, and I'm going to watch it
I know.
critically, but I
Right.
will
Yeah.
watch it for the mess and the conversation outside of it around, like you said, like,
Yeah, I think it'll
this
be really,
white
really
woman
interesting.
is doing all these things that
Yeah,
women of color could never get away
correct.
with and be
Totally.
platformed with.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe that's gonna be something. I have no idea. Okay, let's pivot to Hulu
Okay.
because there is this new show that I've never seen a show like this platformed
Yeah.
with nannies.
Yes.
So it's called Million Dollar Nanny. It's on Hulu. This group of high profile nannies, some who have nannied for high profile people, some who haven't.
Mhm.
They all go to Ibiza
Yes.
and are trying to find jobs out there to platform this like agency that this main girl is coming up with, but it
Yeah.
really doesn't sound like much of anything.
See? Yeah.
There's like nothing really that we know about it other than like her wrangling up people and going on a
Correct.
trip for the summer.
And that she nannied for Kourtney Kardashian.
Yeah, she was a Kardashian nanny, the main girl, Leah,
Yes.
some other like NBA people or something. She's been in the world for a
Yes.
lot or for a while.
Mhm.
What do you, yeah, what you finished the series
I
already?
did.
Okay.
I started it. It took me a while to start it because I was like, I don't know. And then I binged it in like a day, of course, because it's like 8 episodes or something. It feels very scripted to me, but I'm obsessed with it. And they're announced they're coming out this season too. So I'm very excited. And I think a couple cast members are not returning, but I ended up really liking it. I think it's crazy. I think it's very scripted, but like, unfortunately, I'm the kind of person who will watch anything, even if it is scripted. So I love it.
Yeah, I'm only maybe 2 or 3 episodes in,
Okay.
same kinda thing, I'm just, like, slow burn, there's
Yeah.
so much other stuff to watch and try to
Right.
keep up with that, like, it's on
Yes.
the back burner for right now, but
Mhm.
the main girl, Leah, she's, like, praising all this, like, putting out all these rules, "These are all the rules we have to follow for nannying here,"
Yeah.
"We can't go out drinking 12 hours before you're going to nanny," like, she's setting all these rules and requirements for this group. And then the first night they're there, they go out, and girly pop gets shit-faced.
Which, like, she has that right, but agreed, it was, like, a very, like, total 180 from what she was putting forward, so it
It
was
was wild.
interesting. And she, as you watch more, like, becomes a very big plot point of everything too, so I don't
Yeah,
I like
well, I've seen the episode of her
okay.
saying that she slept with a dad.
Yes, yes. I didn't know if that had happened yet, so I didn't want to spoil it.
Yeah. Slept with the dad of someone that she was nannying for,
Mhm.
and that is, like, one of the biggest no-nos ever.
Yeah, and that, like, really comes as, like, a main plot point for everyone during the season, so I'll be interested to hear your thoughts
Okay,
after
cool.
you, like, finish all the episodes on what you think of
Absolutely.
that.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's messy, and they're young too, but, I didn't know that maybe this is just because 'cause I'm not high profile rich, I didn't know that, like, travel nannies were a thing.
No, same,
Or you
no idea.
like
And the families that they go to on this show, I mean, they could have their own reality TV show,
yeah, which I
just
would
like
probably watch.
The 3 Dads.
Ugh, I love the 3 dads. I told my husband, I was like, there's these 3 dads on this TV show, and I wanna go to Ibiza with them."
They are full of love and support for these
I
children that
love
they are
that.
raising, and I think that is the most important part. It does not matter who you are loving and who you choose to
Yes.
cohabitate with, but as
Yeah.
long as the children are the main focus and they are happy and they are well
Yeah.
taken care of, like, that's so important, so I think it's great that they can at least show on this show, like, "Look,
Yeah.
there's an unconventional living situation, but everyone's happy."
And their kids seem really great. Honestly, all the kids, like, their kids especially, but all the kids, like, don't seem at least from what we've seen and from what I remember, like, don't seem, like, super spoiled or full of themselves. Like, it seems like they, like, are pretty, like, normal, all things considering, and, like, polite.
Minus the daughter of the 3 dads who's like, "I need caviar, I'm obsessed with
Yeah,
caviar."
that's true,
It's so
but
funny and cute, but, like, she's
yes.
doing it like she doesn't know it's, like, pretend.
Yeah, I
Like, she
forgot about
doesn't
that. But she seems like yeah, it's, like, funny and cute because she's little, like but she's still, like, in a way, like, polite about it.
Yes,
Like,
no,
I
it's
don't know.
real there is an innocence there, and it's so sweet, but
Yeah,
it's just so funny because like, that's her life, that's what she knows, like, she's just
right.
ordering some food. And,
Yeah,
like, for us, we're like, "Oh, girl."
yeah, but I forgot that she, like, loves caviar, but she's so cute, so I'm like, "Whatever, she'll learn when she's older."
It cracks me up, I love it so much, but I will get on it, and I will
Yes.
let you know.
Have you met Nicola yet? The mom, the blonde
Yes,
mom.
the single mom with the 2
Yes,
daughters,
girls.
yes.
I, like, love her. I don't know how people feel about her. I really like her. I think she's very cool.
I like her for the most part. I saw where she, like, reprimanded the first nanny that she brought
Mhm.
in, who, like, went to go talk to her boyfriend on the beach, which
Yeah,
don't do that. Like,
I know.
don't go like, you're on a job, you're not on
Yeah,
a trip, your boyfriend's over there nannying for another family, like,
yeah.
he's working, you're working.
That's why, like, I can't even be mad at you for yelling at her, like, those are your kids and you didn't know, like, go off, girl.
Love, yeah, she's, like, single mom, woman empowerment, she wants
Yes.
her daughters to, like, understand that they can do it on their own, and
Yeah, I love
I don't know
it.
about you, but I didn't have that growing up, so, like, seeing this woman, like, instilling that in her daughters,
Well,
I
I
love
think
it.
even, people our age, like, even if people did instill that woman power, it wasn't the same like it is now, like, there weren't a lot of at least in that I've experienced, like, single moms who were, like, so pushing the, like, female empowerment, or even if, like, women now who are married even are, like very woman empowerment, like, you don't need a man even if you are married, like, whatever. I don't really feel like that was, like, when I was growing up. I saw a lot of moms being like that towards their kids. So just that alone, I
Yeah,
think
no,
is
that's a
awesome.
great point. Also, the financial stability, right? Like, that's really
Yeah,
changed for women over the
totally.
last 15,
Yeah,
10 years, maybe. So, like, just seeing this whole shift and like what could be possible
yeah,
for women,
yeah. I love
yes,
that.
look at us getting all deep on a
And
man.
that's the fun part of reality TV is it can be fun and it can also be analyzed for other important things like financial stability and women empowerment.
Exactly. I hope those are like chapters in your book or something.
Well, I try and talk like I try to analyze some of that stuff a little, but like it's hard when it's about like scandals, but I do my
Oh,
best.
100%. You're like, this is what not to do.
Yeah, I'm like, don't be a Tom Sandoval. Like,
Don't do like a telemarketing scheme to like try
yeah.
and make some money. Let's be financially stable in a different way.
I always say, I'm like, do housewives just like go on to like break the law? Like, why are you going on TV? Not to like completely switch, but like, why are you going on TV when you know you're breaking the law?
No,
Like,
100%. Or affairs.
yeah, I'm like,
Like Lula
hello?
and Brian on Real Housewives of Rhode Island. Like,
Yeah,
I feel like she's either coming on the show to get him to stop communicating with his mistress
yeah.
or set up for a divorce in season 2.
I think the former because like they're still together. So I'm like, what? But like, yeah, why do you even come on
Did you see those cheesy pictures that she posted
the
of
AI
them?
ones?
Are those
Yeah, they're AI. People are like, you don't look like that girl.
See, I am falling for this
S-
bullshit
Some of them are
already.
hard. It's unfortunate. I do feel like my grandpa like on the internet sometimes. Like,
You're like, "Dang it, now I know that's how they get scammed in their emails. They're opening all these
yeah,
links," and,
I
like,
know.
I'm thinking that's real. Okay, I'm so glad it wasn't because, yeah, it was so cringy, just all their posing, all the, like, weird shit. I
They
don't
are speaking of Rula, would you like to see her back for the second season of Rhode Island?
I think so. I want all of them to come back. They
Hmm.
deserve a second season
I
because, like,
agree.
I think we said this maybe before, but, like, you need a season or 2 to
Yeah,
kinda get it flowing.
I agree.
So yes, I want all of them to come back, but I want her to be, like, forced to, like,
Do
film
stuff.
when she
Yeah,
has to film. Like, she
yeah,
can't be picking and choosing anymore. She can't be on her deathbed and glam,
yeah,
and setting up, like, these fake
yeah.
scenes. What about you?
I agree. I think I didn't love how she handled at least I know the second part of the reunion is tonight, so we haven't watched it yet, but I didn't love how she handled herself in the first episode. But I agree. I think I like need to see everyone back because yeah, it's like hard to say. I even want Ashley I back because I don't think she really adds a ton to the drama, but I like her and I cry a lot too. So it's good to see representation on TV.
Same, same. I'm also an emotional mess, so it's nice. I want Ashley back because she was way more vocal in her confessionals than
It's
in
true.
the show, and so I want her to be, like, kind of held to, like, "Well, you were saying this
Hmm.
about me, so, like, say it now, say it to
And
my face," you know?
yeah, and I think that is kind of like the benefit of the second one because 'cause they've watched all of it now and they can kind
Mhm,
of bring that back, like, they obviously, I'm guessing, didn't know she was like that
mhm.
during the first season, so, yeah, I agree. I do hope they end up bringing them all back.
I'm gonna say something crazy.
Okay.
I kind of want Rosie and Kelsey to be friends.
I don't think that's that crazy, like, I
Okay.
think their drama is kinda dumb, and
Their
also
drama is so dumb, and they're both, like, the same level of, like, "I live in this world, and it's so much fun, like, everything's roses and wonderful and rainbows and pink," like, they're both kind of have that mindset,
Mhm,
and Kelsey needs the show. She, like,
yeah.
need like, I think her and Rosie would be such a fun duo.
I kinda feel like I could see them coming back around to, like, be friends in the future when they realize, like, there's a bigger fish to fry.
Mhm.
And also, like, kinda just put their stuff aside, like, I don't think that's crazy, I don't know, maybe I'm crazy too.
Okay, thank you so much. What do you think about Liz and Alicia? Do you think I feel like they were just fighting on Instagram a
I
month
don't
or so ago, so but I could
yeah,
totally be making that up.
I really like Alicia, I think she's so funny, like, she cracks me up, she's, like, very much, like, "This is me, and that's how you're gonna get it," and I don't know how I feel about Liz, I really liked her at the beginning, I thought she
Mhm.
was gonna be, like, main girl. I don't know. What do you think?
I think there's a lot more to Liz's story
I agree with that,
that we
totally.
don't know, and I don't know if
Yes,
we'll ever get, like, full truths of what her life is like
I agree with
and
that.
her husband, so yeah, I'm kind of interested to see how she navigates season 2,
Mhm.
if she, like, tries to make friends with some of, like hang out more with, like, Rosie or
Yeah.
Ashley or yeah, I don't know, I think it's a great cast, I want them
Yes.
to stay as is. I hope they get, like, a big cast trip. I think the husbands are
Yeah.
great too, minus Brian,
Brian, yeah.
and I don't like Rosie's husband.
I feel like I don't really have an opinion on him at this time.
She keeps talking about, like, them having kids, and she's like,
Yeah.
"I've told you so many times, like, I don't wanna have kids," and he's like, "Well, you're not getting any younger," and she's
That
like,
seems like a bigger problem in itself if they are married or whatever, and, like are they married? Or are they just
"Yes."
together? Okay, like, and they still like, that feels like a conversation you should have before you got married.
Well, from what I remember, again, I could be totally making this up, but she had said, like, "I had always told you, like, I wasn't sure if I wanted to have kids, and I really didn't want to." And then
Yeah.
so it sounds like he is just kind of delulu and like,
He's like,
"I'm
"I
gonna
can
keep."
change her mind." Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
Don't
feel.
love
So, like,
that.
he's kind of, like, funky, but
Yeah, and I think the husbands are supposed to be on the reunion tonight, if I
oh,
remember,
that's
so
right. Yeah, I remember, like, a clip of Brian, and he's, like, red, like, a
yes.
tomato.
So that's more for you to watch in the morning with your morning coffee when you go back.
Yes, I love Joellen. I think she is the perfect all of a sudden, we got onto Rhode Island, so
I
sorry,
know.
but, like, that was not on the notes, but that's where my
Sorry.
mind goes. I love Joellen. I think she is a housewife for sure. She's gonna be
Yes.
long lasting, whatever happens. I think she has a big future in reality TV. I'm a fan of her. What do you think about her?
Like her too. My only worry is that, like, I think she's, like, so headstrong on wanting to be right or, like, have the last word that that could come back and bite her in the butt, but, like, I don't disagree that that's sometimes what makes a good housewife, and, like, she's definitely made for TV. I think she has a really good balance of, like, trauma, which sounds bad, but a lot of housewives do have that kind of, and then, like, ability to, like, speak out, start drama, talk about things, and doesn't really, like, care. So, yeah, I'm that's why we need you're right, we need them all back for the 2nd season.
Yeah, I'm excited for them. I would love for them to film in, like, the winter time. I wanna see Rhode Island during, like, Christmas,
It's probably really pretty. I don't know, I've never
right?
been there, but I'm sure it is.
I think that'd be because like, that's one thing I loved about, like, the New Jersey housewives when they would film, it was usually, like, fall to winter, and I just always loved
Yeah.
seeing, like, the family aspects, them getting
Yeah,
together and celebrating. I feel like Rhode Island gives that same kind of
you're
vibe.
right. I thoughts are like big family dinners around, like, Christmas or something.
Yeah, right? I think that'd
Yeah,
be cute for them.
great idea, tell the producers.
Thank you so much. Wanna hear my other great idea for Bravo?
Yes, yes, I do.
I think Lindsay and Kyle need to be cast
I'm
in
in.
Crappie Lake season 2.
I'm in for that. I've been, like, obsessed with watching them on their, like, frolic around right now, like, I love them.
They are living it up in Cannes,
Yeah, I'm, like, so in on that idea. I've
right?
seen people be like, "They should date," but, like, I don't think they should date. I just think they're like brother and sister, and, like, I would love an adventure with
Right?
them.
Like, Kyle can go and, like, bring Loverboy
Yeah,
around, like, he can promote that, get it out there. They would
perfect.
be, like, really fun, legit on, like, a road trip bus.
Yeah. Do you watch Traders?
Yes.
Okay, so Dylan and Rob, was that on Traders they became, like, best friends?
Yeah, yes,
Okay,
yes.
I was like, "No, I feel like that was a different
Austin
show," but
Rob?
yeah, yes.
Yes.
And now they have, like, a YouTube channel where they go around and they do stuff together. So if Bravo doesn't wanna pick that up, I think Kyle and Lindsay should get on YouTube and monetize it and do a little adventure show.
Absolutely. I think they would be so much fun together. I love
Yes.
their energy, and like you said, like, it's true siblings, it's, like, real friends, like,
Yeah.
they
And
can give each other shit, they know each other's history, like, they've been
yes.
through so much together. I
Mhm.
never saw any sort of, like, dating chemistry like that
Same. I
between them.
think it's just because 'cause they're, like, both crazy complimentary, that people are like, "They should date," but, like, yeah, they're just, like I just love their friendship, and you should also pitch that idea to Bravo. It's a
That would
great
be
idea.
amazing. Did you watch the Real Housewives, speaking of road trips, the 20th anniversary trip?
I still have not watched it. I know. I, like, keep forgetting, and I, like, literally forgot about it until now,
No, it's
but
all good. So it's coming out the show's coming out in August.
yes.
I mean, the flashbacks for it are amazing in itself. I could watch just a whole hour of Housewives flashbacks.
It's literally same. They should do that. There's another idea.
Another
You're
idea.
full of ideas today.
Thank you so much. I'm like, did I get a good sleep last night? Maybe I did. I don't know. But there's flashbacks to when Vicky went to her son's college with like a
Amazing.
case of beer and was like, I'm here to party.
This is so good.
And he like looks at her and then he like looks at the camera like, are you
What?
serious?
I know it's like I keep forgetting to watch the trailer, but like I've seen a lot of stuff and I'm very like excited for it all and just how many housewives are going to be there. And like I forgot Nini's coming back, which is really fun. So that was like a little fun thing to be reminded of.
Yes.
I think it's going to be really great.
I think it's gonna be great. I think there's gonna be because like it's like 80 something housewives,
Yeah,
83
something like
housewives
that.
are gonna be featured. And that's a
Yeah,
lot. And they're each gonna try to bring in like their own drama, I feel. So like I know there's probably gonna be some like filler dumb drama here and there, but I think overall it's gonna be great. I love that they are ending at Bluestone Manor.
so good.
I wanna go there
Perfect.
so
How
badly.
fun. They should like rent it out like an Airbnb.
I just want a tour. Like
Yeah,
give me a
or a
quick little
tour.
tour. Like let me mention it all on the
Yeah,
couch.
yeah. No, I think yeah, I'm really excited. I think it'll be really good. I love those, like, ultimate girls trip, like, where they kinda bring everyone together, so this is, like, the ultimate girls trip with everyone, and so
Yeah.
it'll be really fun.
And
I
when they
need to
had a
watch a
first
trailer.
please, yes, you watch that trailer, I'm gonna, like, DM you later.
Please do.
Like, "Hey, just a reminder."
I will forget.
Anything else you wanna talk
Oh,
about? Pop
man.
culture, gossip, Bravo. I know we could probably go on, but
Do we want to talk at all about the Wes Wilson whiteboarding, or are we over Summer House?
I mean, I'm over it, but I'll also discuss. Share your thoughts.
I finally watched it. See, like, I'll sit down and watch a 28-minute whiteboarding video, and I can't watch a 1-minute, like,
Your
trailer.
priorities are weird.
Yeah, I gotta get on that, like, whatever. I was, like, adamantly not gonna watch it, and then I had, like, 20 minutes free, and I was like, "I'm gonna watch it." So, I watched it. I think they did a good job of, like, getting him to say things. Unfortunately, I still don't believe a word he says, and I don't think it made him look any better. Like, if anything, I walked away, like, more angry about him being on my screen again, and, like, I, like, think it was pretty dumb. Like, obviously, I watched it, and, like, I love any tidbit of drama I can get and, like, gossip, but, like, I could have done without it, and, like, at this point, just get off my
Exactly.
screens.
Yeah, I didn't watch it, but I saw clips because I'm very just much, like, done with them. I will still
Yeah.
talk about them until the day I die probably.
Same.
Like, I'm
Literally
still,
same.
like, over it. I'm just still amazed that, like, he is speaking out everywhere but Bravo. Like, that still
Literally.
blows my mind that, like, he doesn't give a shit. I mean, look, he obviously doesn't give a shit,
Right.
but, like, the fact that he has, like, still continued to talk about it. Yeah, like, he admitted they were on Xanax. Yeah, we know.
He also said that one of the reasons Amanda was also so calm was because she meditated that day, and I'm like, "Yeah,
Shut the
I'm sure that's why."
Yeah, meditated. I love to
Yeah,
meditate
yeah, exactly, me too.
multiple times a day. If you're not watching on video, I'm pretending to smoke a joint.
Yeah, literally,
God.
that's so funny. Yeah, I like to meditate too, but that was funny, and also the other takeaway was that he's met Frank Batula, so
I would
scary.
hate to see that
Literally same.
because have you seen I don't know if it was this in the city or last week's. I think I might be behind one, but when Amanda goes to her apartment and her dad comes
Yeah,
over,
I think that was this one.
was it this one?
Yes.
Okay. His face of just being like, "You're
Yeah,
doing what?"
yeah, I'm very interested on what he thinks of his daughter's choices, which obviously none of my business, but I am interested.
But, like, we don't
Yeah,
know. Yeah, I would love to know what that first encounter was like because 'cause I'm
same.
sure Wes just spoke in circles like he does, in nothing that means nothing.
Yeah,
Speaking in metaphors, like, sincere, it's like, just
they should hang out.
oh my
You're
goodness,
right, they are very similar, like, really
right?
care about what people say, like, talk in circles, like, want everyone to, like, be like, think the most of them and, like, experience woman God, there's a book in that.
There's a book in there, girl. The scandals of, like,
Men.
non-developed frontal
Yeah,
men, that's the
yeah,
title.
and it's just all the dumb stuff they've done on reality TV.
Okay, Maddie, this is so fun. Thank you
Yes.
so much for coming. We're going to end with a garbage thing of the week.
Perfect.
Okay, would you like to go first and share your garbage thing
Sure,
of
I
the
can go
week?
first. My garbage thing of the week is Bravo related because, of course, I can't shut up about it. And that is that they canceled Ladies of London. Or, sorry, they put it on pause, which we all know means that it's probably canceled. I am very upset about this because I really liked this new show. I didn't watch the first seasons like from forever ago, but I've watched just like New Reign. And I really liked it. There were a lot of cast members. They
Mhm.
were all, like, a little crazy in the best way, and it's like, how does McBee Dynasty, which I don't watch, but, like, how does that get a, what, like, 3rd or 4th season when Ladies of London isn't coming back? And I've only seen outrage about it on the internet, so, like, what where's the disconnect of, like, why these good shows are not coming back?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
I agree. Bravo makes some of the dumbest decisions
Yeah,
sometimes. It's
and
like,
who's making them? Like, I don't understand.
do you really know your audience? Because yeah, we don't need a third season of the McBee dynasty of platforming this guy who like defrauded the government and his sons are complaining that the
Yeah,
government's against.
and
I
then
don't
all
care.
And then all these, like, abusive things came out about one of the sons, and it's
Yeah,
like,
the
we
oldest
really
one.
yeah,
Yeah, he
like,
has, like,
we
a new girlfriend in this current season. I haven't watched it yet, and I
I've
watched, like,
watched
all of 1. I think I might have
mm,
watched all of season 2. I haven't started season 3 because 'cause I'm just, like, over it. But yeah, that whole Coachella thing, they went to Coachella
yeah,
together. He left early, she stayed behind. You're partying at Coachella until the sun comes up, right?
yeah,
So she's partying, doing all these things, and then he's just rage texting her the most
so
nastiest things. And
yeah,
I still see, of course, women online being like, "We're so sorry for you. Like, this is
well,
so sad."
that's like there's always gonna be women who, like, platform the wrong people, unfortunately. It's like, if you've ever been in, like, the Southern Charm Reddit, it's like everyone being obsessed with, like, Craig and being like, "Paige sucks." I'm like, "That's my girl, don't talk about her."
Oh, you wanna know something sad?
Do you not like Paige?
I do, but she blocked me.
Why? That is
It is so sad, but some of my friends were like, "That's kind of a flex."
I wonder that is kind of a flex. Do you know why?
I think it's because Hannah, when she was doing her comedy tour earlier this year, made a joke about ICE, saying that, like, when
Yeah,
Des is getting on her nerves, she,
I
like,
remember that.
threatens to call ICE to, like,
Yeah,
deport him.
not a good joke.
That's all I was saying. I was like, literally joke about anything else. I'm a
Yeah,
giggler. My friend Julia and I, we've gone to their shows. We've been front row. We've done meet and greets. Like
yeah,
our text background is the 4 of us, Hannah,
cute.
Paige, me, and Julia. Like we love them.
Yeah, I like them too, but that was, like, not it.
Not okay. Literally joke
Yeah,
about anything else, you know?
especially, like, right now.
Exactly. That's all I was saying. And then my friend Julia was like, "Oh, hey, Paige posted something, blah, blah, blah." And I looked and I was like, I can't find her. Like, she's not coming up on searching.
That would, like, keep me up at night, though.
Literally, I was like, "Oh, no, she blocked me, but,
She's
like, I
mad at
like
me.
you."
Yeah. Oh, that's too bad. Maybe eventually she'll, like, unblock you.
Come back around. I
Move
know. I
yeah,
hope, Paige, if this somehow comes
dang.
across your desk, unblock me.
We're sorry, we really like you. We're
But I
allowed to
agree, I
give
think Ladies of
constructive
London.
yeah.
Huh?
I was gonna say we're allowed to give constructive criticism.
Exactly, that's all I was trying to do, just make you better.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ladies of London needs to come off pause. I don't know why they did that, it makes no
I
sense,
don't
but
I don't
we'll
know
see what
either.
happens. Okay, my garbage thing of the week
Yes.
is non-Bravo related, surprisingly,
Okay, that's good. We need a break.
but I think it might be controversial to you.
Okay.
Don't understand the mint chocolate chip combination.
That is controversial to me.
Think it is disgusting. I love chocolate. I love the flavor of mint. I do not need them together.
I love mint chocolate chip ice cream. It is, like, probably my favorite. Like, it's, like, all reliable for me. Like, I know it's gonna be good when I go places, but I understand, like, I and it's interesting because I don't really like mint otherwise, but something about mint chocolate chip, I think maybe because I used to eat it when I was younger, it's, like, nostalgic, but it's, like, the same way, like, I don't like coffee ice cream, and I know a lot of people like that, so, like
Yes.
yeah, so, like, everyone's
Yes,
got a controversial ice cream.
I will
Yeah.
eat the coffee ice cream. You eat the mint chocolate chip and we'll
There,
be fine.
it's perfect then, it's perfect.
All right, Maddie, this was so much fun. Thank you again.
Yes.
Can you let everyone know where they can find you? Let's plug your
Yes,
Substack. Let's plug it
sure.
all.
I'm mainly on Substack at AnthroPOPlogy. I do weekly pop culture catch-ups about, like, what you missed for the week, as well as some other, like, deep dives a few times a month. But also you can find me on Instagram, Threads, TikTok, all over at AnthroPOPlogy. Also, tuck in all things pop culture.
Yay! Awesome. Well, I would love to have you back. This
Yes,
was so much fun.
so fun.
I can't believe an hour went by already. That
I
was
know.
so fast.
And we could probably go on for another hour if we wanted.
Literally. I will be in your DMs later about Love Island and
Yes,
all the things. But
perfect.
thank you so much. And thank
Thank
y'all
you.
for tuning in to Wonderful Garbage. Please follow us, like, subscribe wherever you
Yes.
listen. Until next time, y'all.
Thank you.
Bye.